Let's start with, I had the Raiders +3. Obviously, that went down not very well. Overall, 41-24 is the final here, as you can see. It's interesting because most of the time, if I tell you, hey, a team got blown out, the score was 41-24, you're going to assume some things. You're going to assume that one team just played really well. You're going to assume that maybe the quarterback just had an outstanding day or the coach had an incredible game plan. This one is so strange because Genos Smith is the starting quarterback for the Raiders. Having a good season. Not great, but having a good season. Throws the ball for a lot of yards. Maybe takes a few too many sacks, but overall still plays pretty solid. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 289 yards in this one. Washington had its backup quarterback in, Marcus Mariota. 207 yards, 15-21, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Those 2 stat lines alone, if I told you that Washington blew out the Raiders, you would be surprised. Especially considering Las Vegas scored 2 touchdowns in the 4th, which were kind of garbage time touchdowns a little bit. Washington goes into a cover 3 and just basically allows nothing cheap, nothing deep. It was kind of embarrassing. And I thought that yesterday, I had said it on the show, I thought that this was one of those games where if you're the Raiders, it's a layup. It's one of those where you have such a tough schedule. You play in such a tough division. When you have games like this where you go against Washington and they're down their quarterback, you got to have those. Those are the layups, you know what I mean? And they're not really layups per se, but that's the closest thing you're going to get to a layup this season. Overall, just not really impressed. The Raiders have a long way to go. I know this is the first season under Pete Carroll. They'll figure it out. Pete Carroll's a great head coach. Like I said, they play in a tough division. They have a lot to figure out. Ashton Jeanty is still running the ball, not as well as we like, but with power backs, and he's got a lot of power in there. He's going to learn the NFL. The NFL plays at a different speed than Boise State did. Just the reality of it, right? The field's not blue. Got to get a little used to that. He'll figure it out over time. They're trying to really run the ball consistently with him. But again, there's just something missing here. You look at the turnover battle. I mean, there really wasn't. Neither quarterback threw an interception. There was only 1 fumble lost, and that was by Washington. Las Vegas, from what I'm seeing here, didn't turn the ball over. What? How do you get beat that badly? So this is one of those where, as you can tell, I didn't watch the game. I didn't get a chance to see it. There was too much going on at this time. I can't wait to go back and see this and see exactly what happened, but I just can't fathom how it came to this. How did it get so out of hand? When Jayden gets back, Washington will still be good. They're 2-1. They're 2-0 at home. They're right where they want to be. Their defense is playing pretty well for the most part. I know Raiders aren't a high prolific offense, but it is the best part of the Raiders right now.